Hello folks, welcome to what I would consider to be the last Walkie Talkie of 2025. Now, the name Megabus we've known for a lot of our lives. And I could say I probably have known the name Megabus at least half my life, and you can almost imagine what age I am. I'm not going into it, but yeah. Just about a year ago, Megabus UK was winding up operations because the buses were more or less empty, right? I don't really understand that one, to be fair, because every bus I've been on of the Megabus variety have left Glasgow full. M11, M20, M19, M9, and then all that stuff. So that came as a big surprise that they were winding up operations, but they left a massive caveat, and it was the M11 and the M20 were still going to be Megabus products. M9, M10 are going to be back in the behest of Scottish Citylink, and there's its rival sitting there. Oh. Anyway, but another curveball happened December, and it was regarding the day of 22nd of December 2025. Megabus in its complete entirety, north, east, south, west, Scotland, England, we're going to be absolutely no more. That's the bus I was on just a few minutes ago. It's a nice journey. But anyway, yeah, it'll probably come as a big surprise to a lot of people on my viewing. But yeah, Megabus is no more. Absolutely no more. So, you know, and it's a bit bittersweet because in the last year before this total no moreness of Megabus, they got big brand new buses and they're really nice. You could actually quite honestly sit and say, yeah, I was on that bus for 11 hours, 12 hours, 15 hours, and it was actually quite an alright journey. Yeah, it was totally good. But there's no Megabus now. Right. Buses going to Aberdeen, Inverness, Perth. They're under the Citylink holding now. And that's just the way things go. Now, the Megabus website for booking tickets, you know, let's say you're going to Aberdeen or Dundee or something, I'm not too sure how that runs. I think that'll just solely cascade back to the citylink.co.uk website. But yeah, a brand that we've known for at least 15 years goes pop. And in all honesty, I actually believe, see when they made that first announcement saying the England Megabuses were rolling up because of our capacity, but the Scotland ones, M11 and M20, were going to be okay. I thought, nah. You see, when a deck of cards goes flying, all the cards go. It's not just like select to pick and choose, you know. So yeah, it's supposed to see him go, because I'm one of the few people that can actually stand up and say, I had a £1 Megabus ticket London to Glasgow, right? It was a good journey, nothing to write bad about. And I'm sure a lot of people have had kind of weird, ropey, kind of sketchy experiences on the Megabus. And it's a contrast to what I was saying. But yeah, it really is does that say brakes 200? Right, aye. But yeah, Megabus is gone. And the buses they bought, as I said, they only bought brand new executive buses about a year before they decided to close everything entirely, which is a shame. And there's Mr. Deliveroo. Yeah, get a real job. There, yeah, roasting the delivery boy. But honest to goodness, it's like something, they say it was capacity issues, but to be honest, I've actually seen every bus leave Glasgow absolutely jam-packed. No space. If you do a London bus, right, doesn't matter if it's the one via Newcastle or Preston, Birmingham, but honestly, every seat was taken, so there must have been some other undercurrent type issue going on, and that's just the way the cookie crumbles. I've got to say, yeah, there were plenty of sketchy experiences and weird, ununderstandable matters that went on in the bus, but in actual all honesty, it was a great idea, getting people from A to B relatively quickly, relatively cheaply. It was a great idea. Yeah. And I don't believe the Flixbus had anything to do with it. National Express, no, definitely not. They've always had their own set of prices, and that's that. But wow, it's going to be a weird 2026 minus the Megabus. And there will be people contacting me via phone or whatever, going, I'm waiting to see if my Megabus will appear, and it's like, with all due respect, that Megabus will never appear. It's gone as of the 22nd of December 2025. You'll have to book your Scotland to England tickets via National Express or the train companies. Oh yeah, Flixbus do Scotland to England services, Glasgow to London via Preston, Manchester and Birmingham, and also the equivalent on the opposite side, Newcastle and Sunderland. So it's going to be a rather weird one. But anywho folks, I hope you've enjoyed this video explaining what's happened, why you don't see any blue big buses, cheap buses taking you here, there and everywhere. Unfortunately, something's happening. I think seating capacity is least of any matter. I think there's bigger undercurrents. But I just think, yeah, it's just unfortunately came to an end. But if you have been on the Megabus yourselves, I hope you enjoyed. I hope your journey wasn't too bad. But anywho, I'm going to wrap things up. I'm going to get into this railway station. So apparently there's lots of issues with the track, so I'll have to keep my hands free and see what I need to do next. But until 2026, I hope you have a smashing new year, and I hope your Christmas is great as well. But anywho, I better stop yakking and I better get heading. Catch.